There are books that disturb us, that force us to look into the darkest corners of the human soul. Vladimir Nabokov's Lolita is one of them. Written in 1955, Lolita is both one of the most controversial and most beautifully written novels in modern literature. It's the story of obsession, manipulation, guilt, and the dangerous power of desire. In this video, we'll explore the story of Humbert Humbert, a man consumed by his obsession for a young girl, and the tragedy that follows. Our narrator, Humbert Humbert, begins his tale from prison, addressing the jury and the readers with poetic, almost hypnotic language. He describes his early life in Europe, where he experienced a childhood love that ended in tragedy. That loss, he claims, shaped his desires forever. Years later, Humbert moves to America. Looking for a place to stay, he rents a room from a widow named Charlotte Hayes and meets her 12-year-old daughter, Dolores, whom he nicknames Lolita. Instantly, he becomes obsessed. When Charlotte falls in love with Humbert, he pretends to reciprocate, only to stay close to Lolita. But soon Charlotte discovers his diary, filled with disturbing confessions about her daughter. Shocked and horrified, she runs out and dies in a car accident that same day. Now Humbert becomes Lolita's guardian and soon kidnaps her, taking her on a long road trip across the United States. To outsiders, they look like father and daughter. But behind the hotel doors, Humbert's manipulation and control deepen. Lolita is not a willing participant. She's trapped, confused, and isolated. As months pass, their adventure turns into paranoia. Humbert fears being followed, and one mysterious man, later revealed as Claire Quilty, a playwright and Lolita's admirer, seems to haunt their journey. Eventually, Lolita escapes Humbert and disappears. Years later, he finds her again, older, married, and pregnant. He offers her money, forgiveness, even freedom. But she refuses. Lolita has grown beyond his control, and Humbert realizes too late that he destroyed the very person he claimed to love. After their final meeting, Humbert tracks down Quilty, the man who once seduced and exploited Lolita, and kills him in a haze of guilt and vengeance. Shortly after, Humbert is arrested and sent to prison, where he writes the very story we are reading. Lolita dies in childbirth. Humbert dies in his cell, but Nabokov's novel lives on, not as a story of romance, but as a warning. A masterpiece of language and irony, Lolita forces us to see the monstrous hidden behind charm, and the tragedy hidden behind beauty. This video tells the complete story of Humbert Humbert and Dolores Hayes, a dark and tragic tale of obsession, guilt, and manipulation. If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe for more insights from the world's most inspiring books.